On the phone, we have Jim Tarbett, the Executive Director of Ye Mystic Crew of Gasparilla. Jim, are you there?
Yes, I am. How you doing, guys?
We're doing well. How are you doing?
Oh, well, I'm just hanging in. As you know, it gets kind of busy this time of year. But,
Why?
We're looking forward to Saturday.
Well, before you give us what's going on Saturday, for people who might not know, can you tell us a little bit of the history behind what Gasparilla is and why we have this special weekend?
Of course I can. I'm not sure how many people realize that this event has been going on for 102 years. Ye Mystic Crew of Gasparilla started the event in 1904, and it was a surprise to the city. They had a May Day festival event, and a group of businessmen decided to surprise the city by coming into the event without anybody knowing about it. Now, they were not pirates back then, but about 2 or 3 years later, they became pirates, and that's where the whole mystical Jose Gasparilla thing started. So
then it's not a true story about Jose Gaspar coming down and invading Tampa.
Well, we keep that kind of mystical.
Did you say it started in 1984?
No, 1904.
1904.
In Tampa in 1904?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So 3 years ago was 100 years? 100-year anniversary?
We had our centennial back in 2004.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
You know, guys, you have to understand, I don't think there's any organization, maybe there is, but not many, in the United States of America have been going that long, and we're very proud of it.
So then we were here. Gasparilla was started before even Mardi Gras in New Orleans was going on.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Well, tell us how Ye Mystic Crew of Gasparilla came about. Were you guys the first men that got together?
Yes, I'd say back in 1904, there was just a very small group of people, and one was the publisher of the Tampa Tribune.
Oh, wonderful.
And as I say, they decided to, and it was based, funnily enough, there was a Mardi Gras theme to it, because I think a relation of one of the guys that decided to surprise the city's event had a relation in New Orleans. Oh. And so anyway, I think that's as far as we want to be acquainted with Mardi Gras.
How do we want to talk about what's happening this weekend and what happened with the mayor on Tuesday? But it's real quick. If people want to become a crew member of your organization or others, how do they do that, or how do they get more information on that?
Well, I would. There is an organization called the Inter-Crew Council. That's crew with a K.
Uh-huh.
And there is a website which they can get onto, and they can really find out everything they need to know about forming a crew. I will share with you that one of the things that we developed, and this is going back to 1992, my organization, was to encourage other members of the community to form crews. And we encourage them to form a mission statement and to try and find a charity of their choice in the community. Today we have over 60 crews, all of whom are committed to the community with their own charities. And we're all very proud of that.
And you do goodwill all year round, and it's not just focused on Gasparilla Day. So I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's nice to give to the city and give to the community all year round, and then celebrate it once a year is nice.
Right.
Absolutely.
As you and I have been talking, or as we've all been talking, we've been watching some footage roll in with the mayor. Can you tell us what happens with the mayor every year on the Tuesday before Gasparilla?
Tuesday before Gasparilla is called the raiding party, and that is when my cutthroat pirates basically tell the mayor that if she doesn't surrender the key to the city, then we will invade and take it over anyway. And I have to tell you, the Mayor Iorio is so gracious and so much fun. And if you saw the footage, you can tell that she gets into it and has fun herself.
I think
she does look like she has fun, and she's a fun component of the whole thing, and that's what's really great about it being embraced by the city.
But ever since 1904, every single mayor had to be involved in this, and it raises tons of money locally.
But not every mayor has so much fun with it, maybe,
Well, I would share with you that she has been a very strong proponent of our event. I mean, it's a signature event in the city. It's the third biggest event in the United States of America.
Wow.
Wow.
And it brings in an economic impact of $23 million. So, if you combine all these things, you get an understanding of just the significance of the event itself.
Right. Yes. You know what I think? What I think is awesome, being a mother of 2 small children, the fact that you guys started your own day for just the kids, because it did kind of get rowdy for the one day that you had the parade on. So we enjoy the children's parade much more than the regular day parade, which I'll let you talk about what's coming up on Saturday.
Well, let me just back up real quick.
Sure.
I think the children's parade is absolutely fabulous, and it was the concept. The city had run that event for 50-odd years, and we had the opportunity to help the city take it to the next level with major sponsorship. And our concept, the cruise concept, was to have the families first, let the kids have their day before the parents. The day itself, this coming Saturday, the pirate ship will sail from Ballast Point at 11:30, and it will get to the convention center at 1 o'clock, which is where the mayor will concede the key of the city, and then the parade itself will start at 2 p.m. and probably finish about 5:30.
And for people who have not ever seen the Flotilla Invasion, it's absolutely spectacular. It's something that you can't ever see with all those boats coming through the channel. And I encourage everybody to storm Davis Island. And
go to Jim Rule's house.
Jim, thank you very much for calling in. I know you're at a ball right now, correct?
I'm on my way. I didn't want to have all the rowdy pirates listening because they probably would be butting in, and I didn't like that.
Well, we won't keep you any longer, but we will send you a link so you can see all of this with the B-roll footage next week sometime, just to keep Gasparilla going a little bit longer than it probably needs to go this year.
Well, I appreciate you giving us support and putting on your air.
Well, thank you very much, and you have a wonderful night and Saturday.
And a wonderful Saturday, Jim. We wish you the greatest success. We look for 24.
Keep your fingers crossed that the weather looks okay.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful Saturday,
It looks
Jim.
good now. It looks like it'll be a little chilly for your costume, so that's good.
Okay, well, thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Take care, Jim. Bye-bye.